Hi guys, so this is a video on the Ford Fiesta fuel injection system. So I've just drawn a quick there wasn't a diagram in the Haynes manual, but I'm just going to go through. I tried to do my own little diagram here. So yeah, this is how'd you get rid of this Ask AI crap? God damn it! Right, so this is the Ford Fiesta 2000 Zetec S fuel injection and engine management system. It's a little bit more advanced than the 205 309 system, so let's run through the components so you can see what's what. And then there's another video from the Savage garage, and where he does a teardown on the Ford Fiesta Zetec engine. So I'm going to ask if I can upload that and put that on my channel, because then you can see all these components. But so basically you got 13 components in the fuel injection and engine management system. So number one, throttle body housing. That's here. So that is the throttle body. The throttle should be connected. I think, yeah, the throttle is connected to the accelerator via the cable on this car. So when you push the cable, it turns the flap in the throttle. Number two is the fuel rail and injectors. So there's a metal fuel rail on top. So the fuel comes in from the fuel pump, goes along the rail, and then number three is the fuel pressure regulator. So that regulates the pressure in the fuel rail, and then there's a return. There's a return. There's a return pipe back to the fuel tank, if it's like the Peugeot should be. So you've got four injectors. They get the pulses to inject the fuel. They open, and then because of the pressure in the fuel rail, the pressure from the fuel pump and the fuel line and the regulator adjusting the pressure, then it goes the fuel gets sprayed into the into the cylinders. Oh yeah, so it's not it's not I don't think it's a direct injection system. I think it gets sprayed into the manifold. Sorry, yeah, it gets sprayed into the inlets. It gets sprayed into the inlets, not into the. It's not a direct injection system, don't think. So it gets sprayed into the inlets, and then it mixes with the air, and then the cars are fueled. So number two is the fuel rail and injectors. Number three is the fuel pressure regulator. Number four is the idle air control valve. So I'm not exactly sure where that is. If it's like on the Peugeot, there's a little hole in either side of the throttle butterfly plate, and the air can go through that, so it sets the idle. Like obviously, the more air you got, well, that changes the mixture of the idle anyway. So that's number four. So four is the idle air control valve. Maybe I could color these in another video as well. If you guys want, I could color these in so that you could see them a bit better. So the air's coming in here. Oh, can't show you with a finger, but I need a bigger pointer. Maybe I could do it here. Can I put a little line on it? Oh, here we go. Air draw. So, oh yeah, this is it. So the air's coming in from here. Oh god. Crappy. Air's coming in. There's the air. And here's the fuel injectors. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, the drawing's a bit crap. And you got 4 cylinders. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So where were we? Number 3 was the air idle control valve. Oh yeah, sorry, that's this. So this will be shut when you've not got your foot on the pedal, and the air will go through here, along here, and then back out along there for the idle. Sorry, I can't really write with this. Idle control valve. Number 5 is the mass airflow sensor, which is this, the mass airflow sensor. So mass mass airflow sensor. It's called mass. On the Peugeot, it's a flat, but I think on this car, it's a heated wire. It's a heated wire, and the air going past it cools the wire down. I think I read that in the instruction in the other video. So as the air's coming in, and there's like a little wire heated across here, and then that's got a temperature sensor on it as well, and then the current that it's got to stay at the same temperature. So the more air that's coming through, the cooler it gets. The more current goes through, the more to keep it at the same temperature. So then it's reading a voltage. It must be like like to get the same temperature when the airflow is high. This is maybe I could do a little graph on the other one. Then the voltage goes up. So like that, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's linear, but to keep the constant. How do you write constant? The constant T. Constant. The temperature of that little wire thing has to be the same as the air's moving past it. Or maybe I could. But it might be on the Savage video. So then the air goes through there. That's measuring the air in. That's when the throttle's open, isn't it? Obviously. Yeah. That should be right. I think the airflow sensor is in front. It's upstream of the throttle. Then the air goes in here, mixes with the petrol, and then it fires in the 1 3 4 2 order, and then out through the exhaust. So mass overflow sensor is number 5. Component number 6 is powertrain control module. I haven't shown that on this diagram. So that is like the computer. That should be like that, isn't it? Like the Steuergerät, I think the Bosch call it. ECU. Engine. Oh, sorry. EMU number 6. That controls the injectors and the timing. Oh yeah, because it's got on this car. It's got, you know what it doesn't say on the videos is you've got electronic ignition, electronic spark, electronic distribution system. Yes, I was thinking electronic distributor, not a manual one like the Peugeot. So that should be, where is it? I can't remember. It might be here. The electronic. I've got that. I'll show you. I'll make another video with that on it and see that. It's because the timing of the spark is not from the camshaft. It's from the computer. So this EMU is like. So the EMU is basically it's taking. It's sending out signals. It's an input-output device, isn't it? Basically, so controlling the fuel, the timing of the fuel injectors, and then the timing of the spark. Number 7.7 is so here I've drawn, well, what I've done, what I've done is I just done a rough section through it should be there, a section through the engine block and the head. So this is my section here, engine section A. So this is supposed to be the crankshaft, so it's only hand drawing. So 7 is the crankshaft position sensor. So I think it's somewhere here because the crankshaft has got a little notch in it. Maybe I could draw another section to show you. So when it's turning round and round and round, and it's sending an impulse, so the computer knows where the crankshaft is. Then the camshaft position sensor, same thing. Camshaft number 8, camshaft position sensor. So somewhere like there, and the camshaft's got lobes on it. So it's a double overhead camshaft engine, and the camshaft is connected to the crankshaft with a timing belt. yeah, I can show you that on the Savage video. So the 10 item number 10 is the air inlet temperature. The air inlet temperature sensor. Sorry, the air inlet temperature. I'm not exactly where. I'm not as. I think that's on the manifold. Number 10 is on the manifold, but possibly, yeah, it must be. Makes sense. The 11 is the throttle position sensor. So because it's a cable that's connected to the inside by the cable. Number 12. Oh, number 12. Oops. And number 12. Oh, I tell you what's missing. Number 12 is number 12, which is outside my drawing, which is the vehicle speed sensor. I don't know what that is. And then number 13, it says here. That's 12 actually. That's 12. Sorry. The vehicle speed sensor is 12. The temperature and manifold absolute pressure sensor, which is number 13, which must be in the inlet manifold. But what I actually remember now, I think there's a lambda sensor there in there on the exhaust, which isn't shown, so I don't know why that isn't there. That should be lambda. You know, like it's a closed loop thing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this is the time. Oh yeah, this is the timer bell, and I need to draw another. I can scan in the I did a drawing from the Haynes Manual. Let's call that BB. I do another little diagram with that. It's good to work all these things out on paper because it's easier than if you know what you're doing with the theory and the paper, then it makes it a bit easier. I think the Haynes Manual is quite good, but it doesn't have very nice technical drawings, which is why I wanted to understand it, or like even schematic, not the whole engine, but or even a 3D diagram sometimes can be helpful, can't it? So if anyone wants this diagram, if anyone wants this diagram and here's the list. Just show you the list. Here's a list of the parts. So just to run through in summary, you've got 1 throttle bottle housing, 2 fuel rally injectors, 3 fuel pressure regulator, 4 idle air control, 5 mass overflow sensor, 6 powertrain control module, 7 crankshaft position sensor, 8 camshaft position sensor, 9 coolant temperature sensor, 10 inlet air temperature sensor, 11 throttle position sensor, 12 vehicle speed sensor, 13 temperature and manifold absolute pressure sensor, and 14 we said was a lambda sensor. So those are the points. I might as well print this. I don't know if I can save this in this. So that is the explanation of the Ford Fiesta Zetec S 2000 year fuel injection system. Management system. Sorry, engine management system. That's like the Peugeot system was 1987, and this car is from 2000, so it's obviously a bit more advanced. I think like it might be sort of compared to the Bosch M-Tronic, because that controlled the ignition timing as well, didn't it? Like the spark. Anyways, if anyone wants the diagrams, please let me know. I can send it to you. Otherwise, I might add that EMU. I might tidy this diagram up, maybe do it in colour. This was just my first draw. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave in the video comment. Please like and subscribe to the channel so I can make more videos. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll do some more videos because we can start looking at each of the components. And I wanted to do like how you test each one of these components, because the problem I got is with the emission control. So that's the problem I got. I've got a high CI. So it said, remember when it said in the Haynes Manual in the other video, you've got a limp home mode where one of the components in the system can go wrong and fail, but you can still get home based on it does just a heavy signal or something, doesn't it? So hopefully it'll be hopefully it will be something I can find out what's wrong. Not sure about how you test all the individual things. So it's either that or the catalytic converter's gone. So somehow I've got to figure out how to change that. But hopefully you found this useful. Please tune in for the next videos, because then we can start looking through the components. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks.